Tommy's Toe-Ectomy. I am Melton, son of a carpenter, married dad, a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers, mom, Mary Ann. I am the son of a carpenter, I get to make parables. Oh, there's my saint for the day. In my imagery slideshow, what I designed today, the 17th of June 2018, the Saint Helena, in case you're in the audio audience. I get to make parables, and this is my Tommy parable series about Tommy, the no-arm Chinese fella. How did he get to be missing both arms? Being blindly obedient. Oh yeah, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all fathers out there. And the Tommy audios, if nothing else, they make a great Father's Day gift for, just the right father who appreciates Tommy humor, street unseen business stuff. Tommy was brown nosing. He was being blindly obedient. He stuck that right arm into a wood chipper. His boss will give him a test of loyalty. And it was a management test. Told him to stick his right arm into the wood chipper. He slowly fed that arm in. The left arm saw what was going on with the right arm, was of course surprised and jumped off. Yeah, Tommy's left to the kindness of strangers to pick his nose and wipe his butt and all of the kind of stuff the arms used to do for him. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. Usually it's a 3/4 of the day shaved off because of the Great Wall of Evil that's hijacking a call to me right now, 424-229-4140, as well as your mail, 4260 Great Boulevard, Part 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. The crumbling Great Wall of Evil, as it is known worldwide now, been in the way of the world's progress for a long time. They usually just say shave 3/4 of the day off of this one and only John Milton Brady, Stone Cold Milton, son of God from Mary. My day, shave just 3/4, but today it's 9/10. I'm running late. So I'm going to try and get through this quick. Tommy got the promotion because it was a management test. He's bossing a whole lot of folks around. And he also won his girlfriend's heart. He's always been scaly. He's always talked with a harsh lisp. He likes to stick his tongue out a lot. He's Chinese. And now that he's missing both arms, as anybody who knows the streets, the unseen business, the Chinese sticking their tongue out the entire world for a long time now. Now that he's missing both arms, remember to check and post and pop, Semper Fi. 424-229-4140. Make a video of America's hijack lifelines. Post it. Whatever you get when you don't get me, the John Milton Brady. See that phone you're making a video of when you try to call me? Has every child in America's lifeline to the firemen, police, paramedics, and make a video of being hijacked. Post it. And you can find these fives. The in front of fives and the better fives are the Military Motto fives, the 9/11 Flight 93 check fives, vote-truth.blogspot fives, the 93 check and vote truth right there. Vote truth, you can find the big fives as well as these other Christ Complex links.blogspot.com. And Christ Complex 2, number 2, the digit 2, ChristComplex2.wixsite.com/daffodillia. Follow the links, the two boxes over to the right of the heart on the Wix site. My portfolio site I'll get today is up, hopefully upload, unless giant Chinese helicopter drops the biggest sink on the place. They've been throwing the kitchen sink quite often lately. Anyway, download these files. All firemen, all policemen, make videos. All good firemen, well, all firemen are good firemen. All policemen make videos of those fire stations phone, police station phone. You can't reach me right now, and I think you know, if any of the folks in your neck of the woods can't reach you in a timely fashion, seconds count in emergency, then yeah, it's going to be just as newsworthy as me asking for 9/11 Flight 93 checks for 9.5 years now, almost a decade, and not getting one. No certified mail about those 93 checks, or the Osama rumor that Barack Hussein Obama is Osama bin Laden's son. No comments about that, and 9.5 years of that either. And no comments on these Tommy parables I've been doing daily for over a year now. And let me get to that. I hope to make it under 10. Let me do my sugar check. And yeah, if you see any old addresses on some of these, I'm laminating a lot of the page stuff from the past, including cards, DVD labels, and full page. And so it is going to have like old convalescent hospital from hell kind of addresses, and old P.O. boxes I never did any business through kind of stuff, but just letting you know. 4260 Rock Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California 90065 is the current address to certify mail to. And 424-229-4140. Here's some of the DVD label and cards, 2.5-inch cards I'm showing to the video audience. Well, let me get to Tommy. He got the promotion. He's bossing a whole lot of folks around. He's also got his girlfriend Rhea. She's not home, and it's his day off. She's got to go out of town on business or something, and she's not going to be home till tomorrow morning. She's going to give him a ride to work. Yeah, the Tommy Mobile is in the shop, perhaps. Who knows? Maybe it needs charging, or it's raining outside, or who knows. But Tommy's there watching the Three Stooges on his day off. Tomorrow he's got to work. Snorting and chuckling and farting. You know how the Chinese watch TV. And he's also, he got some popcorn. He has to be careful burning his lips on the bag as he takes it out of the microwave. And he got his soda. It's a challenge too, because he's taken yoga lessons to become more and more adept with his feet, and that's going to get him into trouble. In this episode, he's watching the Three Stooges, and Lefty is still sore about Righty getting chipped up and him having to jump off. And yes, this is one of those parable episodes of Tommy. He kind of crawls up to the recliner there as Tommy is laughing and snorting and farting at the Three Stooges with a super glue, a tube. No, it's not the bully. He turned Tommy into a mannequin with, a super glue. It is Lefty, and he crawls up and he coats. He knows he's watched. Which toe Tommy uses to pick his nose. And he coats that toe. Tommy's all distracted with the Three Stooges and laughing. 347. Coats that toe with super glue, and you guessed it, Tommy's very agile now, He says, you know, the arms get removed, the other limbs become more and more agile. And he is my phone stand. He is more and more agile, and especially with the yoga. And he picks his nose with that toe that's got the super glue on it. Let me show you what I mean by genetic carpentry done by the son of carpenter. Yes, that's medical research being passed by too. The eye, one of my eyes, I've got two of them from a few 9 years ago, and if you look very closely, you can see some lighter color. I think over there it's an old image. Somewhere I got the photo. I'll have to look and see if I can find one that's like that. But that was 9 years ago, and before that was even darker brown, no blue at all there. When it started changing in '96, both eyes started changing then. And this is the smaller brown circles slowly disappearing as the bigger bluer circles grow in through and around. There's the other version of that. It doesn't have the see every child. I came across it yesterday, and it was using it in some of my, the newer one. Some of my, both of them actually, but the newer. My corrupt California cops on hand with harassment techniques and getting truth parables because of it. And you can make that video if you calling up California's Trader Trooper Warren, top one, and asking him or anyone below him, what do you know about me not reaching John Milton Brady in over 9 years, 9.5 years? What's your very active part in that? If they don't know what a 911 Flight 93 check is after 9 years of me asking for them, they are involved or incompetent in your hijack lifeline. Call them on that. You're using your wife's phone to try to call me. You got them on speakerphone. And you get their reaction. They don't know what a 911 Flight 93 check is. They are literally involved or they're incompetent, especially in their line of work. Call up the officials as well. Mayors, governors, senators, governor. Ask them, what do you know about this? When else will my phone not be allowed to work because what you're actively taking part in? Let me show you that the eyes now, since I've been taking vitamins, just under a year, I think. You don't see the brown circle around the outside of the eye, and the white part in the center has that white around it. A little browner than it was this morning. But that's genetic carpentry. Don't try this at home. I'm Sam Carpenter, and yeah, LAC, USC, Keck Medical, and Dr. Meese down the street, my current doctor, are unable to talk about the change of nights. If you know what's going on, come see me in person, because you're going to try and call me and see medical research. Hijack with your call. Doctors or blind folks should be interested in that. Growing a new pair of eyes. But let me finish up my Tommy real quick. I'm already up to 13. At least now I can keep it under 15. Yeah, Tommy curses. He's no longer snorting, laughing. He's cussing in Chinese. That foot or that particular toe is caught in his nose. It's glued there. He has to hop around all. He can't. He usually picks up the phone with his mouth, and he can't because the foot's in the way. I left, he pulled some cinder blocks in front of all the doggy door he usually goes through and the other doors. And so he has to wait till Rhea gets there, and she calls up the employees that he's bossing around and says, yeah, I guess you get the day off because I got to take Tommy in for a toe-ectomy. To have his toe removed from his nose. And yeah, they have a little party there for a little while, then go their separate ways. And yeah, I think it's me. She says, well, has to go to the emergency room to get his toe removed from his nose. I would have thought it would have been his lips from Wu's ass. I know the cops of California, particularly those conducting very active harassment techniques here in Eagle Rock against him. One and only man telling you Not Your Family's Hijack Lifelines, and their active part with impersonators. Look for the documentaries. Sounds kind of out there, but so does you not reaching me with 9/11 Flight 93 checks for 9.5 years. We the people must be the reporter. Call me up in front of network news anchors, local news anchors, any and all in the public eye. And make videos of treasonous law enforcement of California. You're trying to call John Milton Brady, you want to know what their part is, and America's Hijack Lifelines, and oh yeah, I was tying that in with they like kissing Great Wall of Chinese evil, but thing is, you get to crumble with the Great Wall of Evil. Come see me. I tell you where all my fun. Oh, I forgot to switch. All my fun fiction, my mean fire and brimstone, my funny off the wall, Son of a Carpenter Mary, funny as well. I tell you where it disappears. When you pick up that phone, you make a video of your hijack lifeline as you try to call me. 424-229-4140. That's Your Family's Hijack Lifeline. Make a video of being hijacked. Call me up in front of network news anchors, local news anchors, any and all in the public eye. And call California's corrupt, cowardly cops and officials on their active participation in America's Hijack Lifelines. Get their reaction, post. Come see me. Have Whitwood traffic on the perfect place to build. Jesus has an immaculate house here on earth. When you see someone besides me, and this flower, or these flowers, in my imagery, we've started building. Be a part of that. Let's get started today. Make that video of religious censorship, as you can't call me up to tell me what you believe or ask what I mean by Jesus as immaculate house here on earth. The kind of religious censorship that can place someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world, right? If we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. Make that video, that censorship, that lifeline censorship. Come see me in person, tear down that great wall of evil, and let me put you right there. Let's get started building those 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and the present to greatness with.